Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Chen, and here are the stats and extracurriculars that got me into Carnegie Mellon, Cornell, Emory, and other top 10 business schools. Before I start this video, I would like to clarify that this video is in no way, shape, or form a brag and for purely entertainment and reference purposes. Everyone has their unique personalities that they'll convey in their application, so please don't take my stats and extracurriculars too seriously. In this video, I'll be going over some background, my GPA and course rigor, SAT, APs, honors, extracurriculars, essays, and why I think I got into the colleges that I did. For some context, I go to Mission San Jose High School, a top 10 public high school in California and top 100 high school in the United States. I'm a fully Asian male, and I applied for business administration or economics wherever I could. And to clarify, I am not a first-generation applicant. For my GPA, I had a 3.93 unweighted on a 4.0 scale and a 4.5 weighted on a 5.0 scale. And our class size is 472 students, and our school does not do class rank. All right, hello everyone. We are at my computer now where I'll be showing you guys my transcript and course rigor. As you guys can see, the grades that I submitted were from 9th grade to 11th grade. And over the course where I earned 3 Bs and the rest were As. And as for course rigor, I took no weighted courses in 9th grade, 3 weighted courses in 10th grade, 5 weighted courses in 11th grade, and this year for 12th grade, I am taking 4 weighted courses. And yeah, that's my transcript. For standardized testing, I took the SAT for a total of 2 times, the first time in which I earned a 1460 with a 740 on math and a 720 on English, and the second time in which I earned a 1520 with a 800 on math and 720 on reading. And something to note is that I didn't take any of those outside classes or prep tutoring for my SAT. I merely did practice tests on my own and self-studied it. For APs, I submitted a total of 5 of them: AP Chinese, AP Biology, AP Human Geography, AP US History, and AP Calculus BC, all of which I got a 5 on. And this year I'm taking 3 more APs: AP Chemistry, AP English Literature, and AP Statistics.
Oh my God!
For my honors and extracurriculars, I will be reading off my common application from my computer, so bear with me as I kind of go through everything. For honors, Common App allows a total of 5, all of which I filled out. And for the first honors that I submitted, it was earning the rank of Eagle for Boy Scouts. And the second honor that I earned was placing first at a national debate tournament. And for third, it was earning the 50 Miler Award for Philmont. And this requires a little explanation, but basically Philmont is a 12-day trek where we hike over 110 miles. And basically it is a outdoors challenge for Boy Scouts as well. And for my fourth honor that I submitted, it was earning the Presidential Volunteer Service Award Gold for 3 years in a row in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And for 10th and 11th grade, I earned over 100 hours. And for my 12th grade, I earned over 250 service hours to earn that award. And for my last honor that I submitted, it was achieving level 10 with honors for Piano Certificate of Merit. Now onto my Common App activities list, where all of my extracurriculars and leadership experiences are mentioned. Common App allows for 10 activities, and I submitted a total of 10 activities for myself. My first activity that I submitted was being senior troop leader for my Boy Scouts troop, and that was when I led a troop of 70 scouts for 6 months, and I helped them recover from COVID inactivity, and I increased attendance rates by 30%, and I helped grow the troop from 55 to 70 active scouts. For my next extracurricular that I submitted, it was being the Sackland Lodge Vice Chief of Administration, and this was also for the Order of the Arrow, which is an honor society in Boy Scouts. Basically, this leadership position is a troop nominated, then council elected second in command, and it is where I organize records, host trainings, and I lead over 8,000 scouts in 8 districts across the Bay Area. And this leadership position is kind of equivalent to a regional vice president position. For my third activity that I submitted, I worked as a paid intern for a small manufacturing company called TriStar Packaging, and I mainly did human resources work over there, where I ensured the punctuality of the product output for the manufacturing factory. I updated I-9 and W-4 employment and application forms. I shadowed a consulting labor lawyer, and I also improved employee safety for over 70 people. For my fourth activity that I submitted, it was speech and debate. I competed as a varsity Lincoln Douglas debater for both my high school and also for an outside organization. And as a debater, I engaged in topic research, did speaking drills, mock debates, and won over 4 state and 3 national awards. And I also mentored the newer teammates in my outside debate team. For my fifth activity that I submitted, it was related to dance. I was my high school's K-pop dance team leader for over 2 years, where I led a total of 2 separate spirit weeks with 80 members total. I organized practices, choreographed dances, and taught formations and rallied school spirit. For my sixth activity, I mentioned my small business, and basically on the leadership description, I stated K-pop amenities business owner, and this was where I sold K-pop albums over Instagram. I tracked expenses and profits, communicated with international buyers, and shipped over 300 parcels and earning over $1,000 in revenue. For the seventh activity that I put on my common application, I mentioned my involvement with the associated student body at my high school, and the leadership description that I put was student, teacher, and alumni relations committee member. And this was where I organized teacher luncheons, managed expenditures and costs, led spirit events, promoted school unity, and guided students through and set up school events. The eighth activity that I put was community service involvements for a nonprofit organization, and my leadership title for this was the Vice President of Stage Performance, and this is related to dance and performing. And this was where I coordinated performances and venues, marketed event tickets, scouted professional and volunteer performers, and hosted 8 free dance workshops for children. For my ninth activity, it was also community service and community involvement. It was with another nonprofit organization, and my leadership title for this one was the Vice President of Online Class Department. And this was where I organized winter and summer camps with 60 attendees, sourced and coordinated instructors, choreographed and taught dance for grades kindergarten through 8 students for around 7 hours a week. The 10th and last extracurricular that I put on my common application was being a member of the UCLA Mock Trial Institute summer program. And this was where I developed mock trial research methods, spectated and analyzed real cases in the LA Superior Courts, and where I competed as a lawyer and won the first team award out of 30. And yeah, that is it for my common app honors and extracurriculars. Next, I'll talk about my essays and my overall application. At the moment, I won't be disclosing my personal statement or my specific college supplementals. However, what I will do is why I think I got into the colleges that I did, and I'll talk about parts of my application or aspects of my application or essays that I think helped me get it. Honestly, I think I had some pretty mid stats for most of the top 25 colleges that I applied to, and I definitely think that the main reason for my acceptances were mainly from my extracurriculars and essays. Although it seems like I've dabbled in a little bit of everything for my extracurriculars, all of them revolved around the important aspect of leadership. I had a very leadership-centered application, and I definitely used that to my advantage for my essays when answering the college prompts. For the next part, I'll be talking about some tips for my essays. I wrote a whole paragraph, so I will definitely not be speaking on this off the top of my head. I have my handy-dandy computer here. But speaking of essays, I definitely think that they were a deciding factor of my application for these top schools. I believe that I was able to show all aspects of myself through these essays, tying them to my personal experiences and anecdotes while connecting them to how I see myself interacting with the school environment. And I was also able to streamline my leadership experiences into many of the prompts with and end with a bigger message for what I wish to accomplish in the future, and how the specific college education will help me do that. Keyword on specific. I think that I was definitely able to show my genuine interest to most of the colleges I applied to, and I did extensive research on how each of the school's clubs, programs, extracurriculars, and any other miscellaneous things that I'm interested in to help me answer the why major or college prompts. And also, don't forget to visit some of the colleges in person, as they definitely help with the essays too. Next, we'll have a quick Q&A where I'll be answering some of the questions left in the comments from my last YouTube video, which was my college reactions video. The first question is what my ED school was, and I actually did not have any ED school. I did not apply early decision. However, I did apply to 6 schools for early action, which is non-binding, and then the rest of my applications were regular decision. The next question is whether I would consider any of my waitlist schools or the Cornell TO. And at the moment, I'm fully committed to Carnegie Mellon for business administration, and I will not consider any of the waitlist schools or the Cornell TO because as listed above, these were my waitlist schools, and all of these waitlist schools I applied for economics or business economics, which are Bachelor of Arts and is not a real business program, and will have different education that then CMU will offer. And for the Cornell TO, I definitely think that it is a great opportunity. However, I wish to have a full 4 years of my college experience at one institution, and that is why I chose CMU. And the last question is asking what careers that I'm aiming for. At the moment, I'm not dead set on one singular career. However, at Carnegie Mellon University, I wish to concentrate in business analytics and technologies and also minor in CS and or statistics. And definitely it would be cool to be an analyst or a manager at a tech company in the Silicon Valley, which is where I live right now. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I know this is a stressful process for a lot of you guys who are applying, but if there was to be one advice that I would give you all, it would be to trust the process. I'm a strong believer that the college application process is mostly fair and that everyone will end up in an environment most fitting for them. Just be sure to show your personality and yourself in your essays. If you guys have any further questions, please feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to help you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you.